Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my second video. I hope to get more likes and subscribes out there. I have not sent it out to too many people yet. I will be, because I want to be able to have more people to conversate with, and you guys commentate in the comments, and we could all just learn a lot more. If there's more people interacting, the more we learn, right? So guys, today I'm coming on to first, I'm doing a spiritual space, but I did want to show you a few of my products. Like I told you, I do have a protection line. I'm going to go ahead and go through a few. I'm not going to get into my soaps and my bath bombs and things like that today, but I'm going to get into my candles. So these are my attraction candles. This is love and this is money. As you can see, there's herbs in there that attracts that. All my stuff have healing stones that are moon charged. Everything goes underneath the full moon for me. All of these have sage, lavender, and sweetgrass in them to also put out and clear the area of the candle and what you're trying to accomplish with the candle, okay? Everybody's favorite candle seems to be the blockage removal. It is a blockage removal from the physical or the mental, okay? And it has the herbs in there that you would need for that. And I also have a protection. If you're feeling you need your energy protected, anxiety, this is my protection candle. Sorry guys, I'm trying not to bend them so that this stuff doesn't fly out. They are very fireproof, okay? I know you see all those herbs and stuff. They will burn. You'll smell it, but it's cleansing out the area for the candle to do the job it needs to do, okay? I do highly recommend smudging or saging in that area as well. And yourself, really hold them. Set the intentions. I've already blessed them and held them with, as I explained, I have healing hands, where I could put energy into you. I could put energy into these candles and these sprays. So I do have the protection spray powered by the Moon 7. Again, moon charge healing stones, the proper one that you would need for that. The attraction for money and attraction for love. Okay guys, I also said I do personalized necklaces. So this is filled, well, they're all filled with moon charged stones with lavender, sweetgrass, and sage. I do everything with these healing stones and those 3 ingredients in everything, okay? Even my bath bomb kits, I send pouches of it and stones and everything, okay? So you could get them personalized. Like this one says protected. I believe the one I have on today says faith, because I'm having faith that we're going to have a good time on this channel, and we're going to, I'm just holding the faith for it, for all of us in the world in general. I could add crystals. I have just about any charm you would want. I have them in army beaded chains. I have other style chains. I have these. I have snake, more stainless steel, but very much stronger than these are. And then I have other different designs of chains. I got them in black, rose gold, silver, gold, you name it, I have it, okay? So these are all on my website. So these are your protection necklaces. You could get them in 2 different sizes, of course. And like I said, I make them personal to you. You can reach out to me by poweredbythemoon7@gmail.com. My Instagram is the same, and my website is the same. So there you go. And you could also have these, I also have them in bigger for desk protectors or car protectors. These originally were going to be pocket protectors, but I noticed the gentlemen like to wear the bigger ones. So at that being said, I did go ahead and order another size for the gentleman. Okay, so like I said, and I don't charge a lot for my products. I try to keep them low because I'm more here to get help and healing now. I have a day job. I mean, but I also had to have some kind of return for what I put in there. So on this, guys, the sprays for the money attraction seem to be the most reordered. And I really thought the money and the love one was gonna like take off, but the one that is the most popular, and I get so much feedback, is the blockage removal from physical or mental. Okay, so that's just a few of my items, guys. I'm not on here to like do a whole live TV commercial or something. I just wanted to show you a few of my products. I'll show you my soaps and my bath bombs and my few other products. My stones, I have a lot of stones. Like I said, I mine my own stones, so I will be getting those out and showing you guys some of those one other video, not today. Today I'm going to come on here for Spiritual Space. We're going to talk about how to watch tarot. You know, it's important that you take what resonates, leave what doesn't. A lot of people like to resonate with it, and if it's not in their best interest or on their side, they like to dismiss it, and that's not hurting anybody but you. So I own everything. I used to be one of those. I don't even like to read for myself generally. Now I do more because I'm not so that person anymore. Like I say, oh yeah, that's me, before I'd be like, oh no, that's not me. So with that being said, also, if you're going to be on YouTube, find a few that you really connect with, okay? And I've had to leave some because I wasn't connecting anymore, and I tried a few others, but I do have about 4 that I always connect with, and they always connect with me. I would not watch a bunch of different ones. If you're getting 15 different messages, you're going to really confuse yourself, the situation, and what is happening. And, you know, and who are you going to believe in? Which one is which? And so I definitely say find a few. If they're resonating, great. If you want to cross-watch on people, that's the thing, guys. You cross-watch and you go get yourself hurt. You can't be mad at the reader. The reader's just there reading the cards. You went there, right? So being mad at the reader is really not the best way to go. It's about owning it, and maybe not cross-watching if you're feeling very emotional about the situation at hand in that time. What else? So if you're going to, not what else, I have a whole list here. I would always, if you don't want to get your own deck, at least get the book or Google what cards mean, because it's really important you know what the cards mean, so that, you know, I've already said I'm brand new, but there's a lot of people out there that are posing themselves as tarot readers. And I've watched a few and I'm like, now, cards can mean different to different tarot readers, depending on the art on the cards. Like I have some that's the basic Rider-Waite, and then I have some that have a lot of art. So I could go deeper into the card and see things that might pertain, or I don't know, my spirits. Like I said, I have 2. They'll tell me, oh, look at this, look at that flower, or look at those birds, and it will help me through my reading, right? But it's good for you to know at least the general of what they are, okay? A lot of people think that, you know, some of the cards such as Death, Tower, those type of cards are awful and horrible. No, they're the best kind of cards because you're changing, you're rebirthing with the Death card. The Tower is bringing down something and stepping in, and the divine stepping in and removing it from your life, whether you liked it or not, because you drug your feet and you didn't get it out when you knew you should have. Or maybe you weren't listening to your intuition because you really want this and you really want this. And I get that. I've been there. I've done it. Okay. But those are my 2 favorite almost, because I know that, you know, there's change and it's positive. My worst card in the deck, can't stand it, is the 3 of Swords. To me, that would be worse than the Tower or the Death card coming out, you know. You have your majors and you have your major arcanas, and then you have your regular tarot. So guys, I would definitely get into reading a book Or, you know, you could, I've never researched it, but maybe on YouTube there's somebody that has said how to watch tarot, or goes through a tarot deck, each one, if you don't like reading. I used to not. I like to read more now. Also, set your intention on what you want that reading to be about, right? So before you go to YouTube, be like, you know what, this is what I want to find out about. Rather, you know, most people that are going on to get readings is hurting, heartbreak. They want to know what their ex is doing. They want to know if their ex is coming back, or they're looking for new love. Is there somebody out there for me? Or is this new one the right one for me? And then you got financial and career. So those are the 3 top reasons why people will go and watch tarot. You have to set the intention, you know, and if it's resonating with the intention that you set, great. If it's not, leave it alone. And then sometimes, you know, most tarot readers will tell you that maybe it's just going to be a smidget of a sentence that's going to resonate and change for you. So also make sure you're watching your other signs. I'm Virgo. Yep, I'm in my season, but I have so many placements in Libra that a lot of times I feel more Libra resonates with me than Virgo. Sometimes I find, especially with my 4 readers that I watch the main of, their Libra and their Virgos exactly adding up to what's going on in my life, right? So, you know, if you're cross-watching for somebody to see if it makes sense, go on over, you know, say you're a Virgo, but you want to know if a Cancerian's interested, or you're going through something with a Cancerian, and go over and see if it's matching. Sometimes it won't, because you got to know that, sorry guys, my bracelet fell off. You have to know that no reader is going to be able to connect with everybody. So I've been studying YouTube before I got on here, how to get in the algorithm, how all this stuff, and I've been studying also about collective reads. And they're saying in the studies, most tarot readers can connect with about 17% of the population of that sign, or of a whole collective read. So I'll come on and do for a whole, or I'll do signs. Okay, there's no way I'm going to connect and resonate. And there's no reader out there, I don't care who they are, they're not going to resonate with every single person that watches. And so that's why it's important to watch, know your other signs, and watch those signs. Because if it's not in your sun sign, it could be in your moon or your rising, okay? So with that all being said, guys, I would definitely check into the cards. I would definitely look at how many viewers these people have. Like right now, I don't know how many people would trust me with my whole 9 subscriptions, but I know that I'm new and I'm getting out there new. I knew I had it in me since I was younger, but I really got into my healing when I was in my 20s, and I didn't really get into the tarot. And then, like I said, I asked for my deck at 30, and I said it in my introductory video, you know, and I pulled it out last year when I was going through a dark night of the soul after, you know, going through years of just being out into the nightlife of Las Vegas and making my energy mucky and just not really making some of the best decisions throughout those years that I did, you know, stepped aside from the spiritual world. And when I went through my dark night of the soul, I had very little left when I came back from Chicago, because I moved to Chicago and I sold a lot of things. And after the pandemic hit, I came back. I had a couple boxes, couple suitcases. But the one thing that stayed, of course, is like my grandparents and anybody that's passed memorabilia. Sorry, guys. And this deck of cards that stuck with me since I was 30. I'm 48 now. I was 47 last year. I don't care if you guys know how old I am. I'm really not ashamed of my age. So everybody tells me I'm a young 48, but I don't care. So with that being said, that's when I started on this journey, really. but I've always had the intuitions. I've always had my guides there. I ignored them for a lot of times, but like I said, I listen, and my grandmother will come to my dreams and physically get in my face to tell me things. So I knew it was time. I'm glad I arose in, not just as a healer, but also into tarot. I have a really good time with it. I expect to have a good time. Well, I don't mean to say expect. I'm going to be excited when we're having a good time on here and people are telling me I'm resonating with them and their situations. I will be, doing personal reads, but right now I have a clientele database, and not that I don't want to read any of you guys. I want to save my energy for just getting into my YouTube channel. And then when I am ready, I will put a link down below where you could book a private reading if you would like. I do a full spread. Again, I'm not out to kill people's pockets. So I do a full spread that can last anywhere from 40 has been the least, up to an hour. I've gone an hour and a half with some people because I'm going to get you all the information that you need in that read. Okay. I do it for $50. Of course, if it does go over an hour, I charge a little bit more, but I would let you know at that time. But I don't know, it wouldn't be much more than like $10. I'm here to help people, and I'm not here to, like I said, kill your pockets. It's already so much devastation in this world and financial loss and things like that. The last thing healers need to do is go around charging thousands of dollars for products and readings. I mean, I ask for my time to be paid for. I know some readers will get you 60 minutes and it's $200, and right at 60 minutes it's done, or you're paying for the other $200 whether you go another hour or not, And then you got your hotlines where, I did it for a while with the sister of Psychic Encounters, the sister of California Psychics. I like my own personal clientele, so it was fun. But they didn't charge a lot on that. But like, you got California Psychics who are going to charge you $4 or $5 a minute. Now, am I saying they're wrong? No. Some of these psychics and tarot readers, and that's another thing. You have to know the difference between a medium, a psychic, a tarot reader, intuitive tarot reader, or clairvoyancy, which we could get into all that too. Another spiritual space. Okay, so I'm not saying these people that some of them are so brilliant and deserve every cent that they get, and I'm not putting them down. I'm not judging them. I'm just saying what my prices would be, and I don't foresee that going up. I don't want to be here to do that. So learn to watch who you resonate with. Own what is. Don't take what isn't yours. Guys, also make sure you're not watching too many and getting yourself self-delusioned, because that's what you're doing. If you're listening to too many and you're confused in what this one's saying and that one, and which one's right and which one's wrong. If you're watching 15, 20 tarot readers, I mean, I don't know, maybe you won't be confused. I just feel that it would be a lot for somebody to get so many different messages from so many different people. I personally have my mentor who reads me a lot. So, but I like to watch tarot on YouTube because it's fun. I like it. And I learned a lot, guys. I won't lie. I learned a lot from watching. I did my research online. I've read my books. I got some very great tarot books. I read the books, the general meanings, just to the straight cut to the point of the card. But I learned so much more watching, okay? Some of my favorites, Baba Jolie. Oh my gosh, forget about it. She's probably the top one too on the number. She has like 500,000 subscribers. She is one of a kind. Like, she'd be worth $1,000 an hour, I'm sure. And then one of my favorites is Sassy Scorpion Tarot. She is quite feisty. She could be pretty intense. I remember my first watch with her. I got she was doing a sexual tarot. She does different spreads, and this one was a sexual when and I'm in the dark night of the soul. It's 2 a.m. She may feel a little uncomfortable, but now I love feeling uncomfortable, because you have to feel comfortable to make the exact changes that you need in your life. But we'll go through that later. Also, I have my other favorite is Jennifer Walker. I actually got these cards from her. I ordered them because she's great. I ordered those. She put those out a few weeks ago. I was on a waiting list for them, and I finally got them. So those are 3 of mine. And I also like Monica Love Message. Is really good at what she does. Now, there is a few more that I'll pop on to learn some from. There's a few guys out there. Rambling Mike's great. He's funny. I have to go check him out for sure. So guys, this is how you watch tarot. And you be careful and protect your energy, and don't get too upset. Remember, they're only connecting with 17% of you, and maybe only a sentence, okay? So don't live and die off of YouTube tarot. Don't put your whole life and your whole relationships and everything on the line. If something's resonating and you want more, get a personal reading from somebody. There's readers all over this world, all over the world. So with that being said, this is my first spiritual space. I'm really excited. I was going to start with Law of Attraction and Manifestation, but I wanted to do some tarot. So I decided to start my spiritual space with that. And then the next one will be about Law of Attraction and Manifestation, and how you create your own reality, and how thoughts will become things. We'll always keep that in mind. And I highly encourage you, because so many times I've had negative thoughts, and other people around me's had negative thoughts, and guess what? It happened just by thinking about it. So I'll get more into that next time. Guys, thank you for joining. Please send this out to your friends. I really want this to be authentic. I don't want to go out and just have anybody on here. I want the spiritual people that have the knowledge or the willingness to grow and learn from me or whoever's in the comments. Again, guys, if you are a teacher, a spiritual guide, or you just have an important message to put out and you want to join me, hey, I'll put you on anytime. If you're another tarot reader and you and I want to bounce off each other, let's do it. Let's get each other on each other's channels, and we could go from sign to sign, what you read and then what I read, and try to make it short so it's not too long. This channel is an open invitation for learning, growth, and spirituality. All right? Guys, you have a fantastic Saturday morning. Thanks for tuning in. Again, like, subscribe, send it out to your friends so we could get more opinions, more people involved. We need this every single day. We need more people involved so that we could get this world healed up, because it's in serious need of it. All right, you guys have a blessed day.